We stepping in purpose tonight. Power on me. Holy Ghost energy. Let's go. I'm walking in authority. Yeah, that's the call on me. Covered by the blood, so the enemy ain't stopping me. Favor like a shield everywhere that I'm supposed to be. I'm walking in authority. I'm walking in authority. Moving with the Lord in me. Devils get to trembling every time they look at me. Destined and alive, now I'm stepping where I'm born to be. I'm walking in authority. Step up in the room, yeah, I'm charged with the kingdom. Got the light of God and you know I'm gon' beam some. Every single chain break off when I speak some. Word of God swing like a sword when the beat drum. I'm chosen, anointed, yeah, that's official. Covered in the oil, devil came to this vessel. Gotta keep it moving every mountain I level. Spirit in my step, watch me dance on the devil. Faith on swole like I live in the gym. Authority in Christ, not me but him. I'm a child of the king, no fear, no sin. I said amen and the whole world spins. I'm walking in authority. I'm walking in authority. I'm walking in authority. Yeah, that's the call on me. Covered by the blood, so the enemy ain't stopping me. Favor like a shield everywhere that I'm supposed to be. I'm walking in authority. I'm walking in authority. Moving with the Lord in me. Devils get to trembling every time they look at me. Destined and alive, now I'm stepping well.
The Rise and Grind Morning Show is on 419 The Grind.
Good morning, Toledo, Ohio. Welcome back to the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's your host, your boy, Sean Juan, in the studio with DJ Impress, but he's going to make a public declaration.
We are going to make a public declaration right now. I love y'all to death, but my name is DJ Impress, M-P-R-E-S-S. No E, no I. E is a female, which is an empress. And Frank, I'm not talking to you. People do this all the time. That's why I'm making it public. So I'm going to tell you where my name came from real quick. Random, I was DJing at Club 128. Just to tell you how long ago it was. And this dude came up to me and he was like, man, what's your DJ name? And I didn't even have one at that time. You know what I'm saying? And he said, I'm going to call you Impress. And I was like, why? He said it stands for Mixes Popular Records Ever So Smoothly. That's what my name.
Wow.
He made it.
I never knew that was an acronym.
I don't know who this dude. I don't think I've ever saw him again.
Oh, that was an
and
angel.
I was like,
that was an angel.
that's
Yeah.
dope. I was like, I'm keeping that. So he actually, it was DJ just mixes popular records ever so smoothly. That's what my name means.
Wow.
So I hate it when people, and I'm saying hate. Because I do hate it. I hate it when people put an I.
That's a real emotion.
Or E in my name, especially E because Empress is a female. So it's DJ Impress. Impress.
And I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Dude
I get
mixes
it.
popular records.
Because that's what happened
Ever
with
so
the word
smoothly.
boot camp.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
looking at the word boot camp, I said, let me explain to you what the word stands for. It stands for Behavior, Obedience, Observational Training, Community Adolescent Modification Program. That's what boot camp is. So, yeah. So, anyway,
they
let's move.
heard the word boot camp and thought you was like the dude on Maury. Got to yelling at people.
All right. So,
Hey, Impress. Maybe you do a sweatshirt or something, man. Like,
Man, like facts.
with the
Facts.
acronym.
I used to have it. I had some before. No, Frank. No, it's not you. It's people do that all the time. So I just wanted to make that public declaration that that's
What's up, Frank?
Impress.
Yeah, exactly. Who we got in the studio, man? This brother bring the energy.
He just forgot about me.
Oh, you know what? Because you threw me off.
Right,
Man, listen,
I know.
listen, man.
My
listen,
bad.
man.
My declaration.
Yeah, your
my
declaration threw me off, man.
was powerful,
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize, but I got my little brother and Mud Talk podcaster himself, Ty Cleveland in the house.
I got you,
Your favorite cousin.
Appreciate you. What's good, y'all? I'm glad y'all woke y'all ass up today. It's Ty Cleveland, a.k.a. Big T, Rise and Grind, morning show's favorite cousin. And shout out to that last song that Jesse played during the commercial break. They must play that at the tab, because that was lit. Because we definitely don't play that at Canaan. that must be over at the tab. So I might have to come check y'all out.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, like, look, next time I'm just going to drop and give y'all 10 push-ups for that. But also, we are in the studio, ladies and gentlemen, with the producer himself, Jesse Coleman of the Rise and Grind Morning Show. Good morning.
Good morning.
There you go again.
No audience.
Have a good day, y'all.
That's it. So who we have in the studio, man?
So over the weekend, we were going to record a podcast, but we ended up kind of going live and we had the writer of the movie No Love, Mr. Verse Chears, and so we decided to we had some of the cast, and so we brought him back, and we're gonna have some more cast members come in today. So we got him here. We wanted to give him a proper introduction to our 419 Grind family. So what's going on, Mr. Verse Chears?
Mr. Verse Chears in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
So you gonna get he get the handshake?
Yeah, right.
What's up, Joe?
What's going on, man?
What's up?
Glad you can come back in this morning.
Hey man, I appreciate y'all for having me, man.
Wanted to
It's ugly out there,
continue the conversation we was having yesterday and tell people about this No Love premiere.
Most definitely. So the premiere is February 15th. It'll be premiering for the first time worldwide at the Maumee Indoor Theater. That's 601 Conant Street here in Maumee, Ohio. The film, man, it's geared towards mental health awareness. In the film, I'll be describing, giving you a depiction of mental health disorders in the form of film. It's one of those things where you come and you will look at it and you hopefully you might see yourself or you see your cousin and you might recognize some of those disorders that you might think, you kind of vague about. It's like, man, I know something going on, but I don't know what it looks like, and hopefully you come see this film and you can see what it looks like. Also, the messaging is very, very powerful.
Absolutely. Now, how long did it take you to not only write the movie, but also like the filming process?
Man, so, No Love took us, pre-production. I wrote No Love probably about 13 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, man, literally. I started writing that. That right there was the fourth draft. And I wrote that 13 years ago. It was based off a song that I wrote before I moved to Chicago, and I got a lot of traction off that song. And when I moved to Chicago, I was just listening to it one day, and the story was very vivid that I was telling. And I started writing a script, and in that script we developed those characters, and it kind of progressed over the years as I rewrote. And ironically, when we started shooting No Love here in the end of 21, we had a situation where I had to emergency rewrite the script because the female, she, shout out to her though, what I mean? She was a phenomenal actor. She had a career and she had to go. And it was like, oh man, now I gotta find, I had to rewrite it. Recast. But I had to recast, and actually rewrite the whole script, because it was at the beginning of shooting. And but it worked out actually, man. It was for the better, to be honest. And I'm not saying that now. We missed out with her,
right?
But we can always, double back. You know what I'm saying? But it worked out because God's plan is God's plan, right? And when it came out, what it came out, man, it's phenomenal. And I just can't wait till everybody see it.
So being that you wrote it 13 years ago, tell how, like I said, when things become outdated, right?
Right.
So when you rewrite it and change it for the times, what was that process like?
So it actually was just my creativity just flowing. So it was more like I kind of did it like I would do a song. I wrote 3 scripts and picked one. You know what I mean? But it was more like I took those scripts and the way I wrote them, it was more so I can use all 3 when it comes time. And just kind of correspond each script and kind of mesh them together when it comes time. Yeah. But like I said, ironically, we didn't use all 3. Like I said, what God wants, He wants. Yeah.
And for the people who didn't tune into the podcast over the weekend, you can go back and watch it. But we were talking about how it was a conscious decision to use all Toledo brands,
That's right.
represent for the city of Toledo. So
that's right.
Talk about that a little bit.
Matt, so the reason why, one of the reasons why I decided to do my first independent film here and involve the people here is because I'm a part of that community, and it's where I'm rooted. And although I might have learned elsewhere, it was just like this energy pulling me here, like, yo, let's do it here, let's try it here. And being that coming off tour and such a big tour for us, that energy was there. And
Yeah.
when I talked to Movie Mail after doing my music video Upscale, I just loved how we worked together, and we had a conversation. And honestly, we knew each other way before that. Like we was kicking it at the homeboy house for years, and we never even talked about that. And we knew what we did, respectively.
Right.
And it just came together, man.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
that's how that happened.
Now we know in the Black community, mental health is kind of taboo.
Right.
Through this writing process and putting a movie out, was there anybody or any people who was like, "Hey man, like you shouldn't be putting this out," or you know what I'm saying, or like this probably is not the good thing to do?
Man, so to be all the way transparent, all the way transparent, man. I'm a spiritual guy, and God told me don't tell anyone.
Yeah, because when he gave you the vision, he
He gave me the vision, and he didn't make it for anyone else.
He didn't make it a conference call.
He did not.
Right.
And the reason why is because I don't even, it's like he told me, I don't even want you going through that. I don't even want him being, the enemy being able to send anybody to try to detour you off that path.
Absolutely.
Although when it started leaking, it is noticeable.
Right.
They came.
Right. They did.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They was reporting back. You know
Right.
how that go.
Yeah.
If you're spiritually and you believe, and I know I'm talking like that on the air, but that's
No.
that's what we
talk
do.
like that every day. We talk like this every day.
Good, man. That's just, it's just coming from an honest place. That's just really what's happening. So, that's what he told me. He said, kind of be quiet, work diligently, keep your head down, and don't let nobody detour you. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, for real, like when I would throw it out there sometimes, you'll hear people like, man, you got to travel 2 hours to go do an ADR work, and back. That's 4 hours, man. Dang, how you do that? Yeah. Man, I wouldn't do that. I don't know about that. Gas too, like all on you, But it was like, that's what I love to do. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't even traveling to me.
Right. Right.
I'm on the way there, like, man, I can get some stuff done. I can call some people. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right. Right.
It was cool for me, but yeah, that's how that went.
Yeah, we talked about earlier in the show. We talked about sacrifice. What are you willing? What are you willing to really ready to sacrifice to get to where God wants you to be?
Man.
Yeah. Yeah. Again,
man, that's a big one.
That's
it.
it.
No, go ahead.
Man, let's be real. Like, so, someone I'm not, I'm gonna say his name. Ryan Noble.
Okay.
We was having a conversation, man. And this was during, and I don't know if you remember this, man. Shout out to Ryan Noble, man, and Wall Music, and Anitra Burt, man. You know what I'm saying? Those are my partners with the Masquerade Ball.
Right. Okay.
Here.
Yeah.
So we were having a conversation. He was like, man, you know what, Birdie, man, I just wish, sometimes you would be a little, I know you be humble, man, but sometimes I wish you just tell them.
Right.
I was like, man, I hear you, but you're right. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're right. You know what I'm saying? So I took that, and that's kind of how I've been walking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like when I feel the need, I got to tell you, I'm going to tell you.
Right.
Yeah, well, Kendra said sometimes you got to pop out and show.
Sometimes and I felt that in every bit, because walking through here, man, everybody didn't know what I was doing. So it was like I would throw it out there and just kind of see the response.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
To see if you genuinely, because even just, faith only has to come in the size of a mustard seed.
Man, listen.
So if the response was genuine, excitement, even just hopeful, just knowing that it's possible.
Right.
Right.
I want you around.
Right.
Because I'm gonna show you.
Right.
We're gonna show you what we're doing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's what we're
When
trying
you
to
talk
bring.
about faith, I
Yeah.
always say that faith is seeing the invisible,
Absolutely.
believing the
Having the
impossible,
vision.
and receiving the incredible. That's what faith does, and a lot of people miss out on that just because they get stuck in their own ways. And I talk about that all the time, man. But when you're doing a greater work for a greater cause,
Right.
Sometimes you gotta flex a little bit.
I'm not really like a per se flexer, but I'm
Right.
more of a you see what we do.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Why we got to talk about it? You
Right.
know what I'm saying? What we gonna talk about?
So just right now in this moment, I felt blessed, and I'm gonna tell you why. You were talking about, we talk about some of the same people here, right?
Right.
This circle, the Rob Lewis's, the
Right.
Bandits, the Nature
Absolutely.
Cheries,
Right.
Clemmy,
For sure.
Chief,
Tracy.
Tracy,
Right.
all of them, man. It's a
Sasha's, man, CJ's. Oh, my bad.
It is a circle. No, because these are all the circle of people who make a lot of dreams a reality in this area, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
From
sure.
nothing but encouragement. You know what I mean? The Sean Mahomes, the Ty, it's a I don't want to even say core people, but those names keep coming up for a reason, right? Because of and all of them have the same spirit of wanting to see other people win, right?
Right.
One that don't mind sharing the Jessies, you know what I mean?
Right.
Want to see
For
other
sure.
people win and are willing to give whatever they can, sacrifice, or get, you know what I mean,
Sacrifice.
to help people win, man. So shout out to all and more. And I know I left some names out. I'm sorry. I'm just
Everybody,
thinking
it's so
like
many
off the
people.
top of my
Yeah, for
head,
sure.
like it's a core group of people,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm blessed
Absolutely.
to be in that group of people or surrounded by those people, man, because they keep me
100%.
motivated, and it makes me want to motivate other people to get those, just see people win, man.
Right.
100%.
Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this was like really one of our dreams. Like, you know what I'm saying? To be
no
able
doubt.
to, like what you just described, we used to literally, we used to be young with like barely any money.
Right.
We put money together just so we can get in the studio. And we sleeping on the floors, man. Sharing that $5 pizza.
No doubt.
That's really the struggle. Like those names you heard. That's really what we were doing, and what we were doing now is literally what we were talking about then, man. And it's just, I think it's a blessing to see everybody come with, into fruition and walking in their path.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And because I mean, this is like for real. This is really what we prayed for.
Yeah.
And to be able to do it and to show the youth that, we didn't know how we was gonna do it. We didn't have no money. We barely had resources, man. But we said, man, look, when we able, man, we gonna do it. And
Right.
we did it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We're doing it.
And everybody doing it at the same time.
Absolutely.
too, man. That's
Absolutely.
the
We all
blessing
met.
of it.
It all came back full circle.
And like the grind is real.
For sure.
And I remember coming up, man, and I wanted to hop out there off the porch to sling some rock back in the
Right.
day, you know. And, it was a dope boy that told dope man back then that told me, he said, man, make me a promise, man. Don't get in this game. Go to school, get your degree, but you got to make a promise. I said, what's that? He said, when you make it, make sure you come back to the hood and look out for it. And that's exactly what I did, man. I came back to Toledo from Louisville, Kentucky to look out for my peoples, man, because that was the promise that I made.
Yeah.
You were a vessel, man. You know what I'm saying? That's
yeah.
a divine intervention, man.
Yeah.
That really, that's, I believe in that.
Yeah, I
bro.
do too.
Somebody
Absolutely.
came to you, bro. That was like Jesse said earlier. An angel came to you, bro.
Right. Right.
And just know that just because somebody is doing it doesn't mean you can't do it.
No, man. That's what it's for.
Hello,
No, man. Listen,
I can go
I
to
had
the
an
grocery
example,
store
man.
and there's
Yeah.
so many different types of breads in the bread aisle. There's
Man.
wheat bread, honey
They're not
wheat bread,
fighting.
bagels,
Sourdough, all that.
You know what I'm saying? But you
Nah,
just
for
gotta
real.
let people know what makes your bread different than somebody else's.
For sure.
Everybody has their own flavor.
Yeah,
Everybody
that's
has their own
flavor.
flavor.
The grapes don't fight with the plums.
They don't. They
No, for real.
don't. They
But
don't.
we all in the
They
same
don't.
No, for real. Like,
Right.
inspiration comes from all kind of places, man. Like, quick thing, man. This is real. And I hope somebody hears this, man. I hope it sparks the mind that takes it further than me. You know what I'm saying? And further than all of us, Rob and everybody. You know what I'm saying? Even Jesse. You know what I'm saying? I hope this interview takes the, sparks the mind. You know what I'm saying? The one of the things that really, at my adulthood that really told me I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Is my family and just seeing my family. A lot of people don't know. I mean, impressed know. My mom's maiden name is Kugler.
Kugler.
Ryan Kugler is related to me.
Okay.
And,
Okay.
That's
So
Okay.
when Fruitville Station dropped, my family had a gathering here in Toledo for the movie to premiere, and they came down. And I was happy. I think I don't know if I was in Chicago at the time, staying or Michigan, one of the two. But I came. I was a little late. But when I walked up to the venue, I happened to see him. He was out there. I didn't. He wasn't like Ryan Coogler we know now. Like, he was Ryan Coogler, but it was like he wasn't the hype. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which is well deserved. But it was a regular conversation. You know what I'm saying? It was more like he didn't know what I was doing. I wasn't gonna tell him because I'm not that dude. It's like, no, I want you to see my work and then inquire about me. Honorably. So when I was talking to him, man, it was more. He was just telling me, and it was like, man, like somebody told me I could do it. You know what I'm saying? So.
Right.
He was like normal. It gave me that sense of normalcy. Besides, you seeing people on screen and you like, man, I'll never make it there. Like, how am I gonna get there? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we come from Toledo and quote unquote, it's a whole of places where no opportunity. That's what people say.
That's what people say.
That's what
right.
people say. But it's not necessarily that per se. It's more of the people who provide the opportunity is kind of guarding it a little bit from the people who can ruin it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, I would say gatekeepers. You have your gatekeepers and you got your protectors.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be all the way honest. You can't give everybody that you can't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's just be honest. You can't give everybody that pass, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because especially in Toledo, we barely have that opportunity.
Right.
So when we do get it, we got to take care of it and protect it. So the people trusted with it have to be trusted.
Man,
Absolutely.
facts, man. Woo, man! I wish you would have got here a little earlier.
It's all good.
Man, it's all good because
It's all good.
brother, you blessing me, bro.
Yeah.
You bless, man. I just,
y'all
for me,
blessing
man, I love being around energy, positive energy. I always say, positive energy always create elevation. That's what the word peace means, you know. So for me to be around people, man, that's got that energy, like my little brother here, man,
for
just
sure.
watch him grind, watching my cousin. I'm like, all of y'all doing your thing, man. That's a blessing, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it.
Because you know,
It means a lot.
because if God was to call me home tonight, guess what I can be able to say? Man, I left out of here looked at some amazing people.
No, for sure.
You know,
what I'm saying? For
like,
sure.
man.
I appreciate that, man. Like, you know, literally, y'all know, like, I watch y'all, man.
What you
you know
gonna
what I'm
say?
saying? Like, I watch y'all.
Look, what you about to say?
What I'm about to say is, we hope he don't call you home before
I like that plug. I see.
February 15th, where we have
You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I do my marketing expertise for people like Impress. You know what I'm saying?
we hope he don't call you home before Sunday, February
No,
15th,
I gotta-
so you can come to the premiere.
Look! I gotta be on the red carpet doing Rise and Grind morning show.
Right,
Hey,
right,
listen,
right.
man. I want y'all to come out,
You
man.
already mentioned it.
Okay.
Verse already
We
said
doing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
it.
man. I
Okay.
want y'all to come out, man. It's gonna be. Listen, I got a phenomenal night, a phenomenal program set up for you guys. It's not just gonna be come to the movies, get some popcorn, see. Nah, man. I want y'all to come for an experience.
For an
Experience and be able to see these actors, first time actors, man. A lot of them, you know, but Deontay Moss, obviously.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah.
You know, you got a lot of first time actors, man, and they did great. You wouldn't even be able to tell.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And I actually had some critics and, you know, guys there that they didn't have much to say at all.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what
Wow.
I'm saying? And yeah, man. So just come out and see it. It's gonna be
So
phenomenal.
before we go,
Yeah.
Summer,
Come on in.
Come on, Summer.
Come on, Summer.
Come on, Summer.
Come on, Summer.
Pull up a
Wanna
chair.
take a-
Yep.
okay.
Yeah.
We got Summer in here who's co-starring in there as the lead female.
The lead female.
No
okay.
love.
No love. Okay.
But while she's getting set up, just know it is on February 15th, so it is okay to bring your side piece. I know it's I know it is side piece Sunday.
Come on,
after
come on
Valentine's
out,
Day.
man. Yeah, bring her to
Why
it.
you had to do the? Why you had to do it at the end?
Bring
Time?
both pieces if you need to.
Yeah. And to be real, to be honest, man, people are asking me about if they can bring their children. If you bring your children, then they can come. It's a rated R movie, man. It's a movie. If you bring your
Right.
children, they just come with the parent.
Right.
You know what I mean? Of course,
Right.
you can't drop your kid off and just let them run around.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This
But
ain't
bring your
Franklin
kid.
Park.
Yeah, it's not. You know what I'm saying? Just come, you know, with your children and have a good time, man.
one of you gentlemen,
I'm trying to.
Listen.
one of you gentlemen have to.
Yeah.
You want to see her face on camera, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want me
They
to
want to
move?
see it.
I can switch. You want me to switch?
Yeah.
Come on, yeah. Come on.
Yeah, you can switch.
Sweet, yeah, go ahead, just so we get up.
Gotta see you.
Right.
Hey everybody.
Good morning,
Hey,
good
good
morning,
morning.
good morning.
So we have the lovely Summer here. She is one of the lead actresses in the movie. Tell us real quick, what drew you to what about the script drew you in, and tell us the part that you play.
Okay, so I play the girlfriend of the main actor. What drew me in is I don't know what you guys have shared or not, but you know, it's
Don't
a great,
give away too much.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
So, how do I say something without saying too much? I just feel, to me, in my perspective, everybody has their own kind of backstory, and you get to see perspectives of how people's lives can come out depending on things that they've been through, and then it shows, without saying too much, how diverse one person can be, you know. And I think people often don't realize, you know, how your environment affects you, and then I don't know exactly how to say it because I wasn't here when you guys were.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
So
You get
is
what
this
I'm
your
saying?
first? Is this your first acting, or have you done acting before? I know you've done music videos.
And I've done plays, but this will be my first production movie.
Okay.
Okay. So what's the difference for you between doing like a play, a music video, and like now doing a movie?
Well, the movie, the process of like filming one is way longer.
Okay.
As far as the acting, it's pretty similar. And then every day we had to, well, I don't know how much I'm allowed to say. I can say some. So okay, as far as like we get our scripts, then it might be a short amount of time. So some stuff is like improvised, I would say. So I feel like that it helped. I was a little bit comfortable, but then a little uncomfortable because it's gonna be on a movie, and when you're doing a when you're doing a play, it's just right there, and nobody else is gonna see it. And then after that,
Right. Absolutely.
that was different. But
Kind of what she's talking about is like, so with the actors and a lot of actresses, man, what I found was, you know, a lot of them, this is their first time, you know, and some of them, you know, a little rough, you know what I mean? So what I was finding was happening is after the scene, you know, it'd be time to go, and I would find like 16 scripts laying around. So I'm like, okay, we can't have that. You know what I'm saying? So what I would do is scene for scene. If you in that scene, then you get a script that week.
Right.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So that's what I was doing.
Okay.
So when you got there, but
wasn't
also it
privy
started
to that.
helping too because it started relaying to the authenticity, authenticity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay, my bad.
Nah,
Tongue twister. But yeah, so it started relaying to that. You know what I'm saying? I was seeing it on screen like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? They don't have time to make up a fake, you know, too much of a fake persona. You know what I'm saying? Because of the gist of what the movie was about, I wanted to give that kind of authentic feel.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yeah, they did great.
yeah, I definitely. You just made me think of a moment. I hope without saying too much. I say like we had to kind of, well, not crack on each other, but it was like an argument scene, and it was real. He was cracking on me, real, because it was in that moment we just found it out. So I was like,
Right, stuff like that, the emotional based stuff.
Yeah.
I really wouldn't tell them until we were on set, or like even like characters like Liv, right? He's a very, very like he has that in the emotion, like he's that type of guy. So it was like I would kind of like, you know, piss him off or something. If I needed him to have that emotion, like I know him personally.
Right.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
but I would like
you're
kind of,
good.
you know,
You're good.
tick him off, you know, and it worked. Like see it translate on
Oh, my
screen.
bad.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So you gave them the ability to improvise some stuff to bring out their natural personalities.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, depending on the character, who they were.
Right. That's what's happening. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Again, man, thank you. I hate
you
to-
guys, yeah.
Yeah, we got it, you guys in so late. I know we got to get rolling.
Yeah.
But you know, want to thank you guys again. The premiere is Sunday, February 15th at the Maumee Theater. I don't know the address.
601 Conant
on
Street.
Conant Street. Make sure you guys come. It's a real experience. We're gonna have the 419 Grind and Mud Talk. We're gonna be
Check
we're
in.
gonna be on the check-in. We're gonna be on the red carpet out there showing love. So come out one
That decision
all.
was made. Y'all
Huh?
find out? Y'all-
Oh yeah, we there.
Oh,
yeah,
that's what's
yeah,
up,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
Come
yeah,
on
yeah,
out,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
I'm excited about that.
You think we're gonna miss this, man?
Oh, man. I was hoping, man. I don't even know I was waiting.
I just found out I got a cameo in the movie, so I'm definitely gonna be on the red carpet.
Get in there.
Again, Summer, I cannot wait to see your performance. I know that you are a phenomenal singer. I love your videos, so I want to see it translate to the big screen.
I can't wait to see too. I'm
No, you did great.
Yeah.
Y'all did great.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, man, I hate that we have to go. I do. This is wonderful, man. Somehow, some way, before the 15th, we got to bring you guys back on.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'll tell
yeah.
you what, we'll bring the main character, Rio. We'll try to bring him
Okay,
back so we can-
let's do that. Let's do that because I really want to push this for you, man. Like this is
Sounds like we
what's
just
up.
make it a whole week.
We can.
No love week.
Hey,
You know what's and also too, just to announce, man, we're doing a series of events from Monday all the way leading up to the event. So each club, so that's kind of what the goal too was to involve each establishment here. So I'll be doing something somewhere on Monday, something somewhere on Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yeah.
Always. So,
Yeah.
All right. Huh?
Oh, I'm just looking at. I'm looking. Who's the producer?
I'm just over here hitting buttons.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. It's that time. Shout out to our sponsors: P360, Toledo Art, the Tabernacle Church, Pink Lady Cigar Club, Young Men and Women for Change, Amber Hawkins at Your Computer Needs of Toledo LLC, and the Midwest Social Club. Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. It's that time. But before we go, Jesse, where can they find us?
You can find us live on Facebook, live on YouTube. You can also find us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you find your favorite shows.
Ladies and gentlemen, remember, you do what you need to do in order to do what you want to do. Why? Because your future is in front of you and not behind you. Have a great day on purpose. Be careful. Be safe. God bless you all. Peace.
Peace.
Peace. Love that.